while I'm out of frame here and there. To make it look like it dripped all the way over here, that's what I like to do. Just bring it over there. And then I just like to just put some water on it so it like makes it look more drippy. Oh my god, this smells so good. It smells like hot chocolate. It smells so good. Look at how cool that looks. Let's do one more drip right here. And a little water. Get a more dramatic drip out of that. Okay. And let's remove the mess. Oh, this smells so good. You guys, this is what it looks like. You have to get this. It's fabulous. I love it. Making drips is not the only way you can use this hot cocoa, of course. You can color with this. Like a watercolor, you can use it like. But I just, oh, I love using that stuff. Okay. Look how fabulous this is looking. Cool. Okay. Next step that I want to do. Well, yeah, we'll go ahead. This is almost dry now, so I'm not going to worry about drying it. Just a second. Let me just kind of go over something. Yeah, that dried quick. Okay, I want to use a stencil. I want to use my favorite stencil. Good, I already have it out. This is my favorite stencil in the whole world. Isn't this fabulous? Either it's a Tim Holtz or an Andy Skinner, and I think it's an Andy Skinner stencil. And you guys, the video is probably on a part 2. So if not, just go ahead and get to part 2 and we'll continue on. Okay, you know what? Let me just come out a little bit. There we go. I want you to be able to see everything. All right, so I'm going to use where it says ticket number 37. I'm going to use that at the top, and I did that on my last one, and I love it. I mean, it's just so steampunky and Tim Holtzy, but I think this is Andy Skinner. He's very Tim Holtzy, you guys. He has his own style, but he has that whole Tim Holtz vintage vibe going. He has cool stuff too. I like his stuff. I like his stencils. Okay, I like his style. Okay, let me get some black paint. And let me get a makeup wedgie. And let's line this up. So I'm lining up ticket number 37. Is this what I want to do? Like right there, I think. Who knows? Looks good enough. So I'm just taking a little makeup wedge. And begin the pouncing. I don't know why this stencil reminds me of Harry Potter for some reason. I think because like when they would show when they're leaving on the train station, all the numbers look like this. So it just reminded me of Harry Potter. Very cool. You know, that O needs a little bit more something to it. There we go. That should probably have done it. Perfect. Love it. It's actually not as straight as I want, but with all this other stuff, who needs it to be straight? Okay. And then I want to use this number 152 industrial down here. So we're going to put that on. You know what? I'm going to go way across and use that number 6 too. How dare I try to complain that I didn't put that, the other thing we did, not straight, when I have fairy dust everywhere all over my thing and ink drips. And if you're going to be creating like that, you don't need to be worried. if you get things perfectly straight. Am I right? Heck yeah, I am. Cool. Love it. All right. Let's dry this, which will take only seconds. And then we're going to use my script stamp. And we're almost done. So besides the fairy dust that I like to sprinkle all over my work, I always like to use the script stamp. And you guys are probably tired of seeing this, but this adds magic too, just like the fairy dust does. I just love it. Okay. This is an investment worth getting, okay? I love this stamp. It's a kind of an expensive stamp. Probably I don't know, a $15 stamp. Use a coupon. You'll spend $7. You will use it like crazy, in my opinion, because I do. I love it. It's just like a script stencil. I love my script stencil. I think it's fabulous. All right. I need to really load up the ink here. Pounce it like elephants, girls. Pounce it like elephants. Load that stamp block up. You know, maybe I need to let the stamp block sit on here for a second. There's a lot going on here, so let me just let it sit here for a second. Perfect. Okay. We're going to do a little bit more. Oh my God, you guys, I watched such a good movie last night. The Green Mile. You guys, that is such a good movie. There's a book called The Green Book, and it's what black people before civil rights had to use, especially if they wanted to travel, because they could only stay in certain hotels and only certain restaurants that were, they could only stay in black-only hotels and eat only black-only restaurants. It was absolutely horrendous. But the story, oh my God, it was just so good. Had a great ending. It sounds depressing, but it wasn't, you guys. It was so inspirational. I advise everybody to see it. It's so good. Really good. Really, really, really good. All right, so I'm just going to use the rest of the script stamp up. Okay. Just to get the rest of it off of here. And that looks awesome. It looks awesome when you have like darker, lighter, lighter, lighter. It gives depth to your piece. So if you want to clean off your stamp on your piece, it actually adds to it. And it cleans your stamp. Okay. Just want to bring this up a little bit closer for you guys to see. Look how cool that looks. Doesn't that look cool? All those cool layers. Okay. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is I want to put my, I'm going to put my, glue my focal point on now. Okay. I can't get that off of there. Yeah, perfect. So now let's glue our focal point on. And I'm trying to think if I want to glue it on or if I want to just use, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my double stick tape. I know I glue things on most of the time, but you know what? It'll save on drying time and everything. So, double stick tape it is this time. Okay. You guys, I get my double stick tape at Tuesday morning. It's like $1.99, and it works nice. They have 1/2 inch, which is what this is, and then they have 1/4 inch too. So I always get both. Whenever I go there, I try to stock up on the tape, because this double stick tape, like at Joann's or Michael's, it'll cost you. And you don't get as much. Like, look how much you get on a roll, and I've used this roll. Fabulous. $1.99 is what I've been buying it at Tuesday morning, and they always have it. So, but I always kind of stock because I'm afraid they're going to stop carrying it, especially for that price. Okay, let's take our double stick tape off. All right, and we will attach this. Usually I try to make sure where I want this to go before I, do I want it like that, or do I want it, no, I want it in the center. Okay, so let's place this. Fabulous. Look how pretty that is. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. Love it. And then I want to use one other on this stencil. I did it on my other one. I think it looks fabulous. I'm going to take this number 15. I'm going to put it right here so it goes onto the picture and onto here, and it kind of brings things together. And then we'll go along and we will smoke everything out. Okay? Which means putting, taking the black pencil and doing a bunch of shading. Okay. Very cool. Love that. Oh, I know one other little thing I didn't do, which I love. Okay, I'm going to take some black. Do I have room? Yeah. I'm going to take some black, that black, dark brown ink. That incredible ink that smells like hot chocolate. It's right there. I'm going to spread it with a little bit of water. And I'm going to dip into, this is just a paper towel roll holder. I think this one's a paper towel roll holder. Maybe it's something else because it's a little bit smaller. So if not, if you don't have this one, you can use a paper towel roll or a toilet paper roller. And just dip it into that ink because I want it to look like little coffee stains. There we go. So just go like that. And just go over a few places. I just want to have some like little coffee stains on here. And we'll go like that. And maybe we'll just go like this. Perfect. Okay, I know I'm going crazy with the coffee stains. You guys are like, Angela, stop. I can't stop. Okay, there we go. Done. But isn't that cool? I love that. It's like you took a coffee cup and just set it on the, set it on your art, and you end up with a little coffee stain. Love stuff like that. Okay. Love making my stuff just look older and shabbier and more vintage and old and aged. Oh, makes my heart happy. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and start smoking it out. So I'm going to smoke out with a watercolor pencil. This is kind of the same as like a Stabilo. So you can use a Stabilo, you can use a watercolor pencil. I'm also going to use my Jane Davenport color sticks. They're like watercolor crayons. So then you could also use, for either one of these, you could use the Faber-Castell gelatos. If you have an oil pastel, you can use that too. Okay? All right. I like to try to give a lot of different choices, because we don't all have the same supplies, so, and it just sucks if every time you want to do something new that you have to go run out and buy a supply. Absolutely not. Hey, honey, I'm making a video. You absolutely do not have to. Hey, honey, I'm making a video. You don't have to every time run out and get some new supplies. You can always improvise. And that improvising makes you find out new ways to use your own supplies. Also, it makes your stuff looks different than the next person, you know? So, don't always run out and get a supply that I talk about. Look and see what you have, because that's also going to make it your own style, your own thing, okay? Okay, I'm going to use my Jane Davenport color stick in black to edge this out so we can, I call this smoke out. So we're going to do a smoke out. And I think this is really, really important to smoke it out, because the edges to smoke out around the framing, it just gives a nice little frame to your work. It gives a nice little finish. Love it. And in that movie, the Green Mile, there's a little twist in there. It's really good. You'll be like, oh. I think it's on, yeah, I think it's on video now. I watched it on my box, but I streamed it. I streamed it on my box, but I think it's out at if you don't stream, I think it is at Redbox now. Okay, this looks fabulous. Oh, one other thing. I was gonna say I'm done, but I'm not done yet. I got one more thing to do. Show you how this looks up close. Doesn't that look cool? Looks so pretty, so shabby. I want to put a quote on here. You guys, they have these quotes. Now, you know Tim Holtz sells these, and unless you get them like at Tuesday morning or on clearance or something, you know, they're $4 or $5, maybe a little bit more. These were $1 at Dollar Tree, and look how pretty they're in gold. So, they're little quotes, just little words, little quotes. Oh, I like that. I'm going to say elegant, darling. So I'm going to take this right here. It says elegant. We're going to put this, I don't want that one. So I'm going to say elegant, darling. Isn't that like what that little stuffed doll would say, holding her little bear? Elegant, darling. In fact, I need to scoot that over because these need to be about right here. Okay. First, I'll put this one on. I just saw another good movie this weekend, Bohemian Rhapsody. It's about Queen, and that reminds me of him because he'd always be like, "Yes, darling." He would say something like that. Elegant, darling. He was his own breed, that was for sure. He's his own. He was very eccentric, but really cool. You guys, he was like a mixed media artist, but with music. It was really cool. He mixed everything. He mixed opera with rock and roll, with a little bit of disco, and his style was cool. That's why I think so many people can relate to his music, because he put so many cool styles together. And he was a beautiful, beautiful opera singer. And he mixed that in with rock and roll. It's cool. So like I told my husband, I go, oh my God, he's like totally mixed media, but with music. I go, that's so cool. Okay, you guys, look how cool this came out. Let me see how close we can get. Let's go like this. Look how pretty it turned out. I think it turned out gorgeous. So it was just one small step after the next small step after the next small step. That's it, you guys. I think this turned out so pretty. And I almost forgot about the coffee stains. Oh, that made me mad because I love doing the coffee stains with the toilet paper roll or the paper towel roll. So there we go. So we have that. Oh, and then, okay, we have the one that looks like this. On the next part, I'm going to do my last tag to go into the pocket. We'll finish it up on the next video because that has to dry. It just, that needs drying time. So we'll finish that one up completely on the next video. And let me show you guys really quickly what these are going into, so you just remind you why we're making all these tags. Put that away, put that away. Okay. Remember, this is the page we have for where all these tags are gonna go. In our page here. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. So these tags all go in here. Go in there. Okay. All right. Make sure what we're doing. Okay. So remember, this is a pocket over here. Now this is our newest pocket, right? So there we go. It's all nice and, because we put the hinges in there. So these tags are going to go in here, right? This tag is going into the other pocket, but just so you kind of see how it looks. Okay, so that's our goal, is to make all these tags to fit into our pockets. Okay, so a mixed media page with mixed media tags. Very exciting. All right, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be great. Any comments or questions, leave below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. I'll talk to you guys in the next video, and stay tuned to the next one so we can finish the last tag up and the mixed media tag. Okay, talk to you guys soon. Bye.